Okay, so continue on with the playthrough from yesterday with Avowed, which officially released today. So what is today? Today is February 18th, correct? Or today's 17th? Today is the 18th. So, anyway, that's where we started last night, or stopped. Go. So, the story so far, spoilers may... if you're watching the stream, you don't care about spoilers, I'm guessing. So, the story is we are an envoy for the Emperor. I'm currently playing a abilities. We're doing Wizard. We're only level 5, so we're doing Wizard. Just opened up my Grimoire Mastery at the end of the stream yesterday, which opened up some more spells for us because we found a improved Grimoire. We'll get back to that in a second. So, story: working as an envoy for the Emperor. We were sent over to the Living Lands to deal with a Dream Scourge. I think that's what they're calling it. Got marooned. Or sorry, there was a storm. No, actually it wasn't a storm. One of our friendly outposts sunk our ship. Friendly in quotes. End up on an island. It's a tutorial portion of the game. Find out some more information. Make our way over to Paradise. Yeah, Paradise is a big city. And that's where we are currently. Since then, we've learned that we have a connection with this being, I guess, this being of light that's been talking to us in our head. Nobody else can see it or hear it, so, that means we're sane. Did some work with them, finding out what's going on with the problems of the living lands, that kind of stuff. And we were headed back to Paradise to make contact with the ambassador for the Empire there. We were supposed to be contacting them and talk to them about stuff. Finally come into Paradise. First, we take 2 steps into the city and we get assassinated. There was no choice. Basically took an arrow to the gut. The arrow was poisoned. We died. The being of light that we had met brought us back to life to help in exchange for helping them with their issues. So that's basically where we are right now. So we're in the city, wandering around, doing stuff. Or trying to. So, Envoy the Emperor reminds you of the other RPG where you go into this one land where the people rebel against the evil Arcane, which just conquered the world, and you're his word guy. Dude has to solve all this problem. Sure. I hate getting assassinated too. The arrow to the gut was a killer. But anyway, so, killed us. Now we're up, running around. We're healthy. Although, we're not sure... or we're pretty sure that the person or the people who assassinated us don't know that we're alive again, because it's not big news yet, but it should be soon. They'll find out soon, and fun will start, I'm sure. Anyway, Wizard. So you have character. You have your attribute points. Every time you level up, you get another point to spend. We're currently doing might for the most part. Intellect, a little bit of perception, dexterity, that kind of stuff. I think it just picked up a level of resolve on the last level. And then you also get ability points. And there's 3 different class trees to use. You got Fighter, Ranger, and Wizard. Fighter, of course, is your typical melee type person. Ranger is your range type person. And the Wizard is your spellcaster. And the way spells work is on the left side, you can learn these as you level up. All right. All you have to do is level up and get to the appropriate level. Got the point. You can learn how these work. The ones on the right, you have to have a grimoire, a spellbook, in order to learn these. While you hold the grimoire in your hand, in your right hand, you can actually use the spells. They will eat up mana and that kind of stuff. But you can also, when you level up, use your point to learn one of the spells. So you don't need the grimoire to use it. So I learned the Arcane Veil, which you do first in a little shield. So we don't need to get the hold a grimoire for that one. And then there's different types of grimoires. Like this is the other one we're using. Where is it? Common grimoire of greater elements. So the elements is the first one. Greater elements is the second one. So this one allows us to use, cool spells like Blizzard and Fireball and Crackling Bolt and Bristling Frost. So. And then this one, the spell is not included in the grimoire that we currently hold. Same with this one. So, in order to use these spells, we have to find different books. Ta-da. Fantastic beard? Yes, that's what I went for. So, again, you level up, put points in here, and I guess if you put more points into them, you get different ranks. So in this case, if we do the minor missiles, rank 1 is just the missiles, 2 is it's 5 missiles instead of 3, and then rank 3 is 6 instead of 3, or instead of 5. The downside to these missiles is they are not homing missiles. They just go out and they fly. I was hoping they were more like magic missiles, but they're not. They do miss. But they're effective. They work, especially if you hit your target. And that's it for that. Inventory, you can upgrade your different items and stuff. To what point is we upgraded our greater elements grimoire, and it basically reduced the... This one is not upgraded. Yeah, so the ability cost is reduced by 20%, 15% cooldown, but if you upgrade it, if I had upgraded this one, it would look like this one. The ability cost would have went down to negative 28%. It doesn't affect the cooldown. So that's how that kind of stuff works. And then, of course, you can upgrade your other stuff, too. I have 2 wands. Why do I have 2 wands? Because you can dual wield wands. I shit you not. This is actually a thing. It's very tiring, but can't use magic though, or I can't use the grimoires when you do this. But that's why I have other spells. But that's fun. Let's get that. Now, does anybody know how you move buttons around at the bottom of the screen? Is it even a possibility? Your abilities. How much do you like the game so far? I'm enjoying it, Vukules. I am enjoying it. Like I said, I only had its... My only real gripe with it is there's a point in the story which is very weird, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I won't get into that and let people find that out on their own. It's not game-breaking or anything like that. It just struck me as really weird, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. The sacred magical art that was invented at the Downtown School of American Wizardry Academy. That's where I found it. So anyway. Oh, and you also get a companion. You have companions. So far we only have one, Kai. He's kind of a... He's supposed to be kind of a tank, but he does ranged weapon stuff too. He does a little leap of damage. So, and he levels up just like you do. And when he levels up, you get points to spend. In this case, Fire and Ice, which is fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. And then we also get him the Unbending Defense, which allows him to regenerate, increases damage by 25% for 30 seconds. And then also the Leap of Daring, so he just leaps into a crowd and stuns them and taunts them all. And then he dies. So we got that. Godlike, we haven't... Nope, Godlike tree, I haven't looked at this yet. Contains abilities innate to you as a godlike. Oh, that's right, we're a godlike, which is a god has chose you at birth, basically, to do stuff to you. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to be yet. But anyway, these abilities won't be unlocked as key moments in your journey and will be different depending on the choices you make. So in this case, Divine Thorn grants a stealth attack against the unaware enemies while crouched behind them, summons a lens of energy that causes massive damage. I was born with this power. Then the Dream Touch. Costs 30 essence, cooldowns 90 seconds. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delegamen and Dream Thralls and Vessels. We accepted the voice's offer of power in the Strangleroot, so it's a story thing. You want a game where you can juggle wands, like you can equip as many wands as you can keep rhythm with. Godlike or being that's protagonist, as some call it. But there's other godlikes running around, though. We're not the only one. We haven't run into any others, but there's others running around. The gods probably got drunk and thought it would be funny. It was. So, player levels, 5. So, again, my question is, how do I change the button? Is there a way to change the buttons? That's the grimoire. Anyway, what are we supposed to be doing? We're supposed to be going over there, the little upside down triangle thingy. Or we can walk around town, talk to people. Probably shouldn't be walking around with my weapons out. That would be bad. Oh yeah, there's blue people. Okay, that could have been almost dangerous.
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra.
This guy's got a quest for us.
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
Are you drunk? What do you know about godlikes? I'm really not trying to attract attention.
I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess? You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it.
What do you mean the plants and animals feel it? Trust me, I've been neck deep in madness since I arrived. I assume this is where you ask me for my help.
Very kind of you to ask. Very kind. You're the first to offer to help me in, well, ever. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
Look, I'm an arcane scholar, so I get these kind of choices for dialogue. A recovery option. Oh, sorry, recovery potion, I assume. I imagine the awakened Adra will be difficult to get.
Awakened Adra has already failed me. No, I have the misfortune of requiring luminous Adra for this experiment. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
Luminous Adra is very hard to find unless they could afford to buy some outright.
Which is impossible, yes. I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supplier. Certainly seemed honest to me. My friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
A trained animancer might know where to find Luminous Adra if you know any.
Interesting that you think I'd name names while talking to the newly arrived envoy from Adir. But yes, Adelgund, often by the western gate, she knew some animancers, and she might know something.
Go speak to Agolanda. Tracking down unscrupulous smugglers is our specialty. If they're as desperate as it sounds, things might get a little dangerous. Yeah, we'll go talk to them.
Ah, yes, that's a great idea, and the one which you came up with completely on your own, if anyone asks. Really, though, any luminous Adra will do. I'm sure there's some out there, somewhere.
So he says. Okay, and Fanny's asking, what race options are there? Not really. It's basically, when you make your character, it's more about appearance. And it's like, do you look like a human? You know, with normal ears, or you want to be kind of like an elf with pointy ears? That's it. And then you get your godlike appearances that you get to play around with. And basically it's like, how fungus looking do you want to be? That's basically what it is. But as far as there's no real racial selections. It's basically you're human or an elf, and there's really no difference between the two other than appearance. That I know of. It's up into a golden rain, and Then you turned yourself into a swan, then a bull. I really had a hard time getting you back to Olympus after that last one before they gilded you. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be finding the Watcher and find Marius at the Grinning Ball Rock. Free stuff? Free stuff. So, pelts are for upgrading gear. Armor specifically. And no, this is not breaking and entering. Because we didn't break anything to enter. Hey, Skyward, welcome back. Yes, that's Zeus. Zeus is a scumbag. Surprised Hera didn't kill him. She should have. Long, long time ago. Would have made her life much easier.
Are you sure this will work?
Good sir, I'd bet my life on it. My formula is the most effective in the living lands.
I've tried 3 of these cures before. Why should yours be different?
If I gave my secret out, it wouldn't be special, would it? Now remember, 3 drops every time you wash your hair. Only on the scalp, though.
Why?
You don't want to see the man who put it on his chest.
And so, who said something about the middle mouse button? That was... Anyway, middle mouse button doesn't really... It has nothing to do with the button so much. All it does is cycles you between your weapon groups. That's it. Morty, okay. Is it gas? Yeah, it doesn't do it. It just changes your weapon groups. Medusa's story is horrible. What are you talking about?
Oh, dear Uncle. You look like you could use my product.
Or not. Guess I should go progress the storyline here. How do I get over there? Ah, look at all the quests.
That's a way to earn some extra coin.
Look at all the quests. That's how we get over there. So look, it's a bounty octet. Ah, okay. Sure, we'll just grab all this stuff for fun. We fought this guy before, but he killed us. I haven't seen you yet. The yellow pants. I haven't seen you guys yet either.
Ain't many ways the tempestuous Luandi caught your eye, huh? Watch yourself. Her aim is as sharp as her wit.
That's nice.
A pleasure, envoy. I'm Aldrich, the bounty master of Paradise. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Some more than others. Speak to me when you've got something to turn in.
How did you become the bounty master of Paradise?
Hey, someone had to take the job. Ensuring that these threats to the good people of Paradise are eliminated is my way of helping. I guess I consider it my first steps down a long road to atonement.
I'm sorry, did you say atonement? What exactly happened?
Apologies, friend. But that's none of your concern. I left there for a reason. And now I'm here. And that's all you need to know.
Okay, then.
Be safe out there. You hear?
The underbelly. Yeah, gotta be safe.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just onshore?
Oh, we're looking for the
mighty
dwarf.
Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey. Provided
E?
there's
Okay,
sleep
thank you,
at
Marty.
the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Interesting. Let's see how this plays out. Maybe you have him confused with someone else. I wouldn't let anyone talk to me like that. Your experts should be able to withstand being taunted by their lessers.
Just watch. This'll be good.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jatule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I'm going to stop this now. Your friend looks like he's has all this well under control. You know, Marius, do you think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Dwarves are here, yes. I'm going to stop this now. Your friend looks like he's has this well under control.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramp should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
I've only ever heard of Widow's Kiss used as an injected venom. Drinking it should be as safe as water.
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
You'll survive as long as you run away, now. You brought this on yourself. I came here to speak with Marius. I have no idea who you are. Don't you have somewhere else to be? Somewhere you won't get killed? Of course I will. This is hilarious.
We'll see who's laughing when I'm done with you.
Come on, Maili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok. Oh, like it.
Take that!
Missed.
Hey! Over here!
Oh, that was a guided missile.
Thanks, Marius. Or abundantly.
Come on, Amakul. You know you love it.
That's like a win with a good team.
We win? I think we won.
Well, that was something. Haven't been to bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
Right. Maybe see that like
Okay, what just happened? Widow's Kiss is only harmful if it's injected. I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job. How do you and Kai know each other? Are you always going through that kind of trouble? What just happened? Widow's Kiss is only harmful if it's injected.
You know your poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough.
Okay, Cheshire. Thanks for watching. They certainly won't mess with you again. I'm a little disappointed you didn't actually poison them. I need to find some assassins, and Kai tells me you're the best one for the job. Yeah, well played.
Right. That's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
Exactly. Do you know how we could find them?
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
I already know that the killer's from Paradise. What would we be looking for at the town gates? Wouldn't they have cleaned the area since then?
Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Plenty of stale water there. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
New companion, known as the best hunter in wilderness guide in Living Lands. Marius has lived all over the Living Lands, but there's no place he truly calls home. He uses ancient Paraguran stealth and survival techniques to gain the advantage over his foes, trapping them in gripping vines or disappearing from sight to ambush them with a silent attack. His senses are attuned to detect threats and objects scattered across the Living Lands. Binding Roots, Hunter Sense. I hope the game goes well too. Lurk away. That is a dwarf, but you can't actually be a dwarf for your character. So
This is one of the few towns where it's almost safe to relax.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
So do we get multiple? Looks like we can get both of them. Okay. So anyway, it's not really what I was hoping for. So bind ability 1 through 6. Okay, so that. Let's make that a 2. Get bending defense, some stuff there. Durables, consumables, dream touch. That's at 6 right now. We'll live with that. Hunter sense. Oh, companion stuff. Need more buttons. Definitely need more buttons. Okay, next, find the Watcher. There's an Alpha. Let that go that way. People just stand around talking.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him, now can I?
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed. What is this? Charnel House?
First week in the Living Lands.
Pearl District.
Stay out of trouble.
That's way over there. What the hell? Why didn't come out this gate? It's a bounty. Escape plan. It's pretty far away. So why did they direct me to this gate if he's not outside the gate?
Some lockdown, eh? People just seem to come and go as they please.
Yes, they do. There should be better guards. I should probably eat some food to get my health and stuff back. Or mana. So, food. Storage? Sure. That looks safe-ish. So stuff we run into in the countryside. Spiders, little lizard guys, bad humans, angry bears.
That cartographer mentioned this spot in their letter. Let's take a look around.
Usher's hat. Yours not ginger enough? I was trying to make it more lifelike.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break.
Okay.
Go check on the dogs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
That's Paradise in front of us. Map in level lines down shore. Find the cartographer in the down shore. So, south.
Reminds me of the Rawatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
So we found that. Certain freezable grates are weak and can be destroyed with frost damage. Some spells like... Okay. So, guessing it's talking about that grate there. I guess I hear angry creatures. That thing. Oh, skeleton. Okay, so I'm going to take a break. We come back, we'll go see what that skeleton can do to us, and then we'll see if we can open up that grate. Looks like we'll be able to. So, anyway. Need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go talk to Mrs. Gimpy, because she needs to talk to me about something, and see what Rocket's up to, too. I'll be back in a few minutes to continue on. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoyed the dog video.